FutureTrend channel is glad to welcome all of our subscribers, and for the date of 30th of October 2018 we are ready to present our analysis, our point of view of how to trade major currencies in the next couple of sessions, depending on the incoming economic information and incoming different types of news. As regarding today, the situation remains quite unstable and unpredictable for the currency market from our point of view. That's because at the moment probably not economic logic is number one to trade majors, but probably some other aspects. For example, there are a lot of depending on the stock market developments at the moment. Also, political pressure in Europe. You know that at the moment there are a lot of uncertainties regarding the future relations between Rome and Brussels, associated with the current increase of Italian budget deficit from the level of 1.9% to the level of 2.4%, that broke all kind of, maybe not all kind, that broke a lot of limits, fiscal rules of the European Union. Also, there is another kind of negative news, the quitting of the German Chancellor Angela Merkel. Not right now, but in the next couple of years we should be ready that Angela Merkel will disappear from political scene in Europe. All in all, there are a lot of some other aspects influencing the currency market at the moment. Among them the current frictions, trade frictions between United States and China. Yesterday, American authorities told that they are ready to impose tariffs on all imports of Chinese goods into the United States starting from December. A lot of will depend on the meeting between the leaders of two superpowers that's scheduled at the end of November on the sidelines of Argentine Great 20 meeting. All in all, the situation remains quite unpredictable and tough to trade at the majors, and from that point of view, probably it's time to stand aside from any kind of heavy positions. As regarding the technical point of view, euro dollar the moment is trading around the level of 130.80, and we still suggest that any kind of downtick to the level of 113 should present a buying opportunity. Probably during next couple of sessions we could revisit that lows, but anyway, we suggest that sooner or later the euro dollar will be back to the upside. Not very much, because we should understand that political pressure in Europe as well as some other aspects. Don't forget that today is really very interesting economic calendar in Europe. Among them is consumer price index, consumer price index in Germany and in Spain. Also, there should be published a preliminary estimate of gross domestic product in Europe for the 10 Greenwich time. We should pay your attention on this kind of economic data, because economic calendar, economic news also influences at the moment rather interesting and rather sensitive the euro currency. As regarding the dollar yen, we still remain in the short position. But once again, it's a little bit strange that despite of a lot of unpredictabilities, let's say so, despite of a current fall in the prices of wealth stock indices, despite of current frictions, trading frictions between the United States and China, and so on. The dollar yen continues to rise. That's really very interesting and very unclear. What is the driving force at the moment? Probably the driving force is economic logic, that the dollar is continues to be a main beneficiary of the current risk aversion situation, as well as the current upbeating results, let's say so upbeating results of United States economic figures. And yesterday is not an exclude from this list. As you know, the purchasing consumption expenditure index, which is a very important measure of inflation for the members of the Federal Reserve System, came in higher than was expected yesterday. The market expected plus 0.1%. The final result was plus 0.2%. All in all, it should bode well for the United States currency. Probably not bode well for the stock market, but for the United States currency itself and for the attractiveness of the United States currency from the point of view of higher interest rates. Of course, the United States currency should remain the most beneficiary of the current situation. As regarding cable continued to trade around 128 level. Probably it will try to find a kind of floor against current lows, but a lot will depend also on the Brexit negotiation process, and taking into account the absence of important economic releases from the UK, the market should remain under the pressure of technical factors and risk aversion factors, political factors, let's say so. And the Brexit negotiation process probably is number one here. And dollar Swiss also very interesting, and maybe even tough to answer the question why it's so stable and continues to climb higher despite of a lot of uncertainties that's dictating the situation right now in the foreign exchange market. Despite of that, the dollar Swiss continues to climb higher. Next level to watch is the heights of this year. That's located around 10070, and also there is another resistance barrier, the barrier of 101, 101.10. All in all, kind of a multiple top is forming against the level of 10070. Probably it's time to enter fresh short positions in the dollar Swiss with a stop above that level. Thank you very much for all of your attention. See you tomorrow, as usual at the same time, with a new point of view from our channel of how to trade different currency types, different currency pairs in the world currency markets. Thank you. Bye bye for now, and take care.